Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, welcome back to our video. So we're gonna start this one off with taking care of Grid. He's got the good old crit resistance, and abilities can be disabled, and stun resistance. So I'm going to go with Raven with Dark Maul cards at level 1, King with level 10 Beta Club, and Trigon Staff on Dr. Fates. So I can hopefully use the Dark Maul cards that Raven leaves on the ground in order to bypass that crit resistance. The cat might be a bit rowdy, because this is not my usual hour of recording. No, please don't sit on the keyboard. He's sitting right on the keyboard. He's sitting on a button, and I can't press the rest of the buttons because of that. Are you proud of yourself, buddy? Gently place him down and hope he doesn't come back. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do in terms of educating my cat. I can't press any button. Hold on a second. I don't know what happened here and what he pressed. Okay, so I got this back to working. Never mind. I still can't press specials for some reason. I can block. I can definitely do that. I guess I'm gonna have to press the special with the mouse button. Boy, this feels so weird. Okay, he blocked. I'm gonna restart the emulator and this will most likely be fixed. But this feels so weird to play right now because basically the mouse has to do everything that the right hand did, which is a lot of things. Okay, I think we got this. Oh, I need... okay, special on pressed. Okay, I guess he's making the Beta Club Raven fight more interesting, so thank you, Magnus. Thank you for messing up my controls. I really hope this is fixed after a restart of the emulator. That would be bad if it doesn't. You know, he's running around the house. I'm most likely gonna lock him in the kitchen at some point if he keeps doing this. But right now, I really need to be focused on this. Yeah, despite my disability over here, I was able to kill this. Let me restart the emulator and see if that fixes the problem. Over here, I'm gonna have to fight Nightwing, and he's got Berserk. I really don't want any of the characters here to die, specifically because we need all of them. We're gonna have Sword of Sin on Praetor Batman, Dark Maul cards on Harley, and Trigon Step at level 10 on EPI. And the Sword of Sin should basically deny him doing super move. I know you can deny it in terms of gameplay with Ghost Step after every single swipe, but you mess up once and you're dead. And it's the maximum amount of passive stats we can get anyway. Not losing any passive stats to do this. It was just a choice between this and Sword of Salvation. Sword of Salvation would have allowed me to generate power a bit easier. Okay, we really need to generate some power to Praetor Batman. Okay, we got him. I was a bit close to super move, to be fair. But we should be fine now. No more puppet negative effects to look out for. So it's gonna be a lot more streamlined than usual. I can try to jump attack things. So with Harley first. First you go with a combo normally, but you end it in a jump attack, and second time you end it just normally in a swipe. Because this is a bit more damage on the jump attack than on your other attacks, and it's actually kind of worth doing in terms of damage, and you're not really losing any time. Yeah, all the attacks, if you do the combo like this, are still on the stun. You're not missing any. And that's just a bit more damage on the jump attack than usual. Most of the times that's not gonna matter too much, but it might give you the 1 or 2 mil, all the way up to maybe 50 mil that you need to one-shot the targets. And it's not that hard to get into doing, because you're for the most part playing it normally. But it's definitely worth mixing in a jump there. As it transitions fine into the rest of the combo, you basically have no reason not to. I should be doing it more often myself. What pisses me off is that you can very clearly see that attack differentiate from the others, and you see when it's not a fast attack hit, and you see that single lonely value in your mad. But yeah, that's Nightwing down. Let's take a look at the rewards that we got. Armored Superman and Emulator Metahuman, useless. Let's go with Sword of Salvation, Batman on the ground. I'm gonna have Sword of Sin on this man, and then Dragon Staff on this man. And yeah, keep in mind we have a lot of passive stats. If I actually do decent damage here, it's not really because of the Sword of Salvation. Also the team setup, if I'm trying to do it like this, where I want to keep Batman on the ground in combats, I'm not sure this is the most optimal one. I think the more optimal one is with the classic Wonderman to get that crit damage. Their buffs do stack. Both Arcanite Batman and Green Lantern buff hazard dot damage, but sometimes when you get too much of one type of buff, is not great. Okay, so let him power generate actually, because I want to see how much damage this actually gives me. They get damage for each missing power bar from him. Can we activate before he does Superman without mixing swipes in? Bro, it's so annoying to not mix swipes in. But I want to see kind of how my damage increases as I reduce his power bar. Well, he messed that up. I mean, I messed the combo interruption up. Whatever, let's do this super move. Okay, let's try that again actually. Oh, he generates a bit more power as well. Okay, so this is all the way to 38. And now as we drain more power bars, it goes all the way up to 52, I think, when it's no power bars. Or 45. Yeah, there's definitely some damage increase here. Not terrible damage increase, actually. But you would get a lot more from Crown, Dark Maul cards. And other stuff like that. But this is definitely not bad. But you simply have better options out there. And keep in mind, I had an enormous amount of passive stats here. I'm gonna try to see if I can get 2 billion damage with Beta Club Mr. Freeze with this setup, because what this does is it frees up Zatanna, so I can maybe get another 2 billion out of Zatanna and Blue Beetle. I'm not sure my Blue Beetle is strong enough for that. Also, I need Classic Wonderman in that team, so Vixen will have to be the best choice here. Really unsure on how this would go, and actually I think a better option... Nah, let's try with Vixen. Red Hood is also something to consider. But yeah, we need to get to generating power as fast as possible. And I need to do that before even applying Beta Club stacks. Because that slows down the enemy's power generation. So the slower they generate, the less we have to steal. If you wanna be efficient stealing something from somebody, don't steal everything. Don't like make that man go bankrupt or die of hunger. Because if that happens, where are you gonna steal from next time? Make sure they have enough to survive a little bit so you can come back later and collect again. Yeah, so far this fight is kind of scuffed. Not sure how optimal it will be to get the stacking. Because I break the freeze, that's the problem. And with Beta Club and freezing power generation slowdown, I barely have the power bars to do anything. Bro, honestly, Power Girl would have been better in this team than Vixen. Because I'm struggling with power generation big time. It's gonna jump out of it. There we go, we got Frozen, jump attack, special 2 jump attack. And yeah, 11 mil, that's not gonna do it. That is 100% not gonna do it, boy. We need to do better than that. But we might get the chance to. Hold on. Yeah, I'm playing this very badly, and it's kind of clear at this point I'm not gonna one-shot, but I wanna see what's the peak damage of this. If it's a decent enough peak damage, then I can optimize the timer on getting this fully stacked. Okay, that's 400% crit damage again. Ah, that's not gonna do it. And I still have super move to do, but what's that gonna do on 3-star Mr. Freeze? Like, it is simply not enough damage, even if I start doing this much damage on like only 30 seconds off the fight, like having 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, that's not gonna be enough damage to kill. It's too low. Maybe with not even with Dread Hood, because those 30 seconds are not gonna do that much for us. Yeah, this is not looking good. Something I could do is totally ignore Mr. Freeze at the start of the fights and spam specials with both Vixen and Girl of Steel Supergirl to get the stacking done real fast, and then tag Mr. Freeze after like hopefully something like 2 minutes. I don't know how much it will take to stack. Tag him at that point to start doing damage when the stacks are already done. But yeah, this is not it. This is definitely not it. But yeah, let's see how the Blue Beetle plus Zatanna goes, because that's kind of what I was trying to say with this. Okay, this is the Blue Beetle team. We got Zatanna here with Puppet, Blue Beetle with Beta Club, and Classic Wonderman with the Dragon Staff at level 10. So in principle, this works kind of exactly the same way as the Mr. Freeze team works with Zatanna. The only difference is I don't know where I'm gonna get the damage from, because Mr. Freeze got something like a self buff of somewhere around, I don't know, 600% or all the way up to 1000% damage, while Blue Beetle is gonna have only 500%. So I really don't know where we're gonna get all that damage. Also, it's gonna be a bit harder to get the puppet going. Mr. Freeze got a bunch of negative effects that he applies with his special 2. Well, here we're gonna only have the Beta Club negative effects, which should be enough. He's got blind active, so we can bully him a bit. Let's go for 5 of them each tagging. So that way we always have... He's blocking the jump attacks at the end of the combo, that's not good. But yeah, this way we'll always have blind active and damage against target active. But Blue Beetle really needs to stay a bit more in the fight to get those damage buffs up. His own. And I still feel like I'm staying too much and losing too many puppet stacks. Should do the third special because that gives me fast stack hits. Maybe stay a bit more here to speed up the process towards max Blue Beetle stacks. Yeah, this is not looking good at all. I even lost puppets. Oh boy. Can we reactivate? Yes, we did. Please keep it up. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, because I said too much with Blue Beetle in the fights. As well super move too. A bit late for the special one, but we might as well get that done. This is a lot worse than it used to be, actually. Because we are running very low on puppet stacks. Yeah, this is horrible. I hate this. I hate this. This is so much more unoptimal compared to Mr. Freeze. I probably can get the 2 billion with a bit more planned out gameplay, but I don't like this. Okay, so here we have Batman Jacketman with the Joker as Batrings, Rod with level 10 Dragon Staff, and Robin with level 10 sort of Salvation. I haven't used the Batman Jacketman as a damage dealer in quite a while, so we might as well do that again. Was kind of missing her. Last time I tried to use her as the damage dealer, she disappointed me so much that I just forgot about her. For likely a month. But most likely I can do good enough here. Okay, now we should also apply the poison. Third special in there. Can't tell if this is as good or worse as than Manta, because the damage fluctuates a lot depending if I hit crit and lethals on the initial value. But yeah, I don't know if for killing this. So far I don't think I've made any mistakes, but we'll see how it goes. Not finishing the swipe is not worth it. The swipe does not trigger the additional damage from Joker's Battering, so it's just a waste of time. You need the swipe in the middle, though, to tie the two combos in. This used to be so much better previous to the Batman Ninja Team nerf. Because you would take so much more benefit out of the 4 fast attack hits. Lethal stacks would constantly go down, but they could go up a lot higher. You would have insanely high lethal stacks with this. But yeah, I think we might make it, actually. Okay, just one more bar. By the way, I'm counting bars kind of related to the power bars that the enemy has. It's not the most accurate way of counting. Percentage of health left. That's kind of the only way available. Okay, this is gonna be the last Joker as Veterans activation. Come on, can we do this? No, this was so close. This was actually so damn close. I'm so sad. Just 9 mil left. 9 mil. What is 9 mil? We can get 9 mil in a second. And I don't feel like I did any mistakes. I don't feel this is my fault. This is just unlucky. But yeah, let's move on to the secondary accounts. On the secondary account, I'm gonna start with the fight against Boss Cyborg. And I'm actually gonna use Sword of Salvation on Joker to see how we go with damage in that regard. And we have level 7 Chakra on Raven and level 2 Ring of Whatever on EPI just for passive stats. But yeah, really curious how it's gonna go. with the damage from this sort of solution, because it should go well with Raven. We don't run this on League of America without Raven, but with Raven it should actually be a pretty decent increase. Also allows me to power generate a bit faster. And get those darkness stacks going. Let's stack Joker back in. Okay, this is not good actually. This is not good. Let's hope there's a huge difference between 3 Raven stacks and 5 Raven stacks. Oh boy, this is not good. I was getting so much more than this with Dark Metal cards. And the problem is I don't have armor pierce on my Joker talents, so we're hitting most of the times armor, because you're gonna see 1 mil values, and then, oh boy, jumps up all the way up to something like 7 mil value. That's because I do hit an armor pierce hit, which I have a very small chance to do so. I did not mess that one up, that was undoable, because he jumped. See, all the way up to 6 mil, but it's not something that happens often. Okay, that was a lot of damage actually. Yeah, this was awful. I'm just gonna go back to this with, I think, the same thing, but Dark Metal cards on Joker. I messed this one up. Oh boy, we lost Darkness. My bad. But yeah, this was not going anywhere anyway. And again, I managed to get this done with Dark Metal cards on Joker. But yeah, the main problem here is having to punch through the defense. And we don't have armor pierce on talents. Okay, okay, Joker actually died. I was like, oh, he didn't die, that's great, but he actually eventually died. Def tank that with DPI. But yeah, this is a little bit of a failure. Let's move on. Gonna go with Batman Drowned with Sword of Salvation. Gonna have this man with Chakra, and they're gonna have her with the rings. Hopefully gonna kill Martian Manther here. Again, it's not the most optimal choice. I haven't made spells, so I'm just happy I got it, and I wanna try it out on some stuff. I mean, I've already tried it out on most of the stuff when it came out like 3 years ago. But I haven't had it on my secondary account, and now that I dropped it, I'm quite excited to use it. And I think this might be enough to kill him. Okay, so it's gonna be all the way up to 10 mil before super move. Definitely took its time to power drain a couple of times. It's gonna be all the way up to roughly 15 mil after the super move. The damage will fluctuate a bit depending on how many power bars it get active at any point in time. As we get a bit of damage before each power bar that's empty for him. Which will be obviously a bit less optimal as the fight goes on, because the enemy is gonna generate power faster and faster. I wanted to kind of try Batman the Drowned here with the crown, like an optimal damage setup to see how close I can get to 2 billion damage, but we're not gonna get that chance. Not in the soul raid at least, because none of the bosses that are alive here are full herald and are both optimal to play with that against them. And in tier 5, nah bro, we're not gonna find a better situation in tier 5, that's for sure. I need a target that's full health and combo interruptible and doesn't have any resistances to properly try that, and my options are non-existent. Okay, I think it will take one more activation, but I think we pretty confidently got it. Keeping him at low power was not too much of a challenge in the second minute. Let's see how it goes in the last minute here. Still not too bad so far. There we go. This went well enough, especially compared to the previous fight in this video. Okay, so here I'm gonna use sort of Salvation Doctor Fate, King with North Snow Globe, and a chakra on my Green Lantern. Really curious how often I'm gonna end up using sort of Salvation Other Soul Rates, because now it's a no-brainer because it's also giving me passive stats, but in Other Soul Rates I have to maybe give up passive stats for it. I'm not sure how convenient that will be, but all we can do is wait and see. But yeah, it is amazingly useful for the King North Snow Globe team because I can basically dictate when I die. Super move. Which I could kind of do in the past, but it was a lot harder to accomplish. I'm gonna die before he gets to super move with King. So we tag this man in for a second. Even got the stun in there. And I'm gonna use a special 2 to buy us some time. And yeah, he's got super move, he's gonna kill me with it. And we'll get the clone in there. Okay, we pushed through the tornado, but it's closing and I can't combo interrupt anymore. And this man is gonna zoom towards me at very high speeds. But we got him. Once, and we're sitting on 1 HP, so any mistake can kill me here. Back off a bit, because I'm running out of map to back off towards. Okay, this clone actually had a pretty damn good time. Come on, kill me fast, because the tornado is coming. Never mind, tornado's already here. Okay, I managed to react in time and block that special one, so I didn't die, but our situation is not great at all. Push him back a bit more. Okay, and we got it. That's all the percentage hull damage I can do. Now let's get Base King to do a bit more damage. I should have done a super move there, but it's fine. This actually went surprisingly well. I was not expecting the clones to have such a great performance. I'm very happy with this. Over here, I'm just gonna try and throw some percentage shell damage at him and see what sticks. We got this sort of Salvation Battle Collapse. Zatanna's got the Chakra and Black Adam. I think Black Adam's got the Chakra actually, and Zatanna's got the Rings type of deal. I wanna put him in range of getting killed by the Batman Ninja team. Okay, this final form. Good to know. So, 2 full combos, special ones, and by full combo I mean enough combo to meet the requirements of actually getting additional crisis energy from the passive. But 2 of them will be enough to get me to final form, so that's a good thing to keep in mind. And I'm gonna third special here. I healed from the chakra there, but I mean, yeah, the heal also helps, obviously, but I get untargetable while in here. Maybe I can use that to get the rest of the percentage hull damage of Batman Collapse, because he's still got some to do. But the problem is he's gonna kind of instantly die. Though I think it only works for Black Adam, actually. So that might not work. But yeah, what I should have done was put Puppet on Zatanna, because that would have given me access to some blinds that I could have used to my advantage. Okay, still not done with Zatanna, but she's kind of done with life herself. Oh, bro, I blocked that hit. That was a blocked hit. Yeah, never mind. This went well enough. Yeah, let's see if the Bad Ninja team got this. Gonna use Lord Joker. Why not use Harley? But we have a big problem here. I forget that she is assigned to the operations, so she is currently doing something somewhere else. So we're gonna use Joker here, and we're gonna have the sort of Salvation and the Chakra on the other two guys. Let's get going against Boss Atrocitus here. Bro, come on, I just need to not die. I can kind of heal myself, but it's a complicated process that I really don't want to get into. Is this infinite power? No, it's not. It missed. Come on, just one more negative. Like, hit it. Yes. Please keep infinite power. No, you didn't, bro. You're so terrible. Like, come on, buddy. We have to stop doing special 1 at some point. I can't give you the fast attack is disabled negative effects forever. Okay, I think we got this, though. I'm gonna tag out here. Hopefully not lose infinite power. But yeah, Joker, I think, had not enough HP to survive because he was literally running on 0 HP. Almost 0. We're getting close, though. We should be permanently blinded, hopefully. So we should not run into any trouble. Come on, Trustus, kill me. Kill me. I'm sitting on 1 HP. What are you doing, buddy? Can't you kill me? You just straight up murder me? What's the problem, sir? I will do a super move a bit late for that, but doing it sooner than this would have been very unoptimal. And I'm pushing him back to the corner. To get a few hits in there to kind of stack back up the damage and the defense reduction values. And we just spam this until the end of the fight and hope it's enough damage. Look like it's gonna be enough damage. Because I didn't really take terribly long to set this up. I've had fights where infinite power was a lot harder to trigger. The problem here was that we were running out of health, not out of time. Come on, buddy, just kill me! I have 0 HP, I'm sitting on 1... Oh! No, this was a mistake. I pressed the tag in by mistake. Imagine if we lost infinite power here. Because of that. Imagine if he survives with something like 20 mil health. That's gonna be 1000% because of that Grodd tagging. There we go, that's a Atrocitus down, that's what we like to see. And we got one more fight to go. And for the last fight, I'm going to try to do some percentage shell damage with Nora's No Global Red Hood's Deathstroke, and I'm going to try to give him the optimal conditions, giving him a Power Girl for cheaper specials, also giving him a Red Hood with sort of Salvation for some power stealing. So yeah, let's get this going. Power Girl is extremely annoying to deal with. Because of her AI mainly. I mean, that's the only reason. Oh boy, my voice is kind of cracking down because this is the third video I record today. Because I recorded the video for today, I recorded the chest video. Then, because I saw them in the store, and I'm recording a video for tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be a full day, and I'm not gonna have some time to record. It's been a while since I did this much in one day. Okay, the game remembered the special 2 command I gave you 2 years ago and decided to go ahead with it. That's fine too, I guess. Okay. Okay, we're done with base Deathstroke. As well get the super move done with Redwood. And now get Deathstroke killed. We don't really have any way to make her wait until super move, so I'm just gonna let her kill me with whatever and get a clone in there. It's okay, don't worry about the clone, it's not gonna die to super move, it's most likely gonna die long before that to a random special one that she activates or a random block that she activates into hitting me. Okay, she might super move now. There we go, actually. Though it's irrelevant, because usually you don't want the enemy doing the super move when you get Deathstroke clones, so you can... never mind. So you can go ahead and endlessly back off from them and buy yourself a lot of time. I'm gonna just kind of let my characters die, it doesn't matter, none of them are gonna do more damage here. But yeah, you want to make the enemy do super move so you can endlessly back off from them. But with the special one that Supergirl has, that's not gonna be a possibility regardless of what I do. It's okay, what I wanted to do was to put her in range for my League of Anarchy to be able to do the cleanup here. And she most likely is. But we'll see what we do about that, because there's also Cyborg alive. But yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. And how much damage was this exactly? Okay, it's something. But yeah, goodbye.